SEC's X account was apparently compromised. LG Display's next-gen OLED panels address the tech's biggest weakness. And Samsung's Ballie robot didn't do much at CES 2024, but it sure is cute. It's Wednesday, January 10th, and this is Engadget News. The official X social media account belonging to the Securities and Exchange Commission was briefly compromised after an apparently rogue post on X temporarily juiced Bitcoin prices. On Tuesday, the SEC's official X account tweeted that Bitcoin ETFs had been approved for listing on all registered national securities exchanges. The tweet included an official-looking graphic featuring a quote from SEC Chair Gary Gensler. However, Gensler himself quickly clarified from his X account that the post from @SECGov was the result of a compromised account. The confusion comes as the SEC is, in fact, considering whether to approve spot Bitcoin ETFs, investment funds that hold the cryptocurrency. The regulator is expected to make a decision Wednesday in a process that has been closely watched by crypto investors. Naturally, the now-deleted tweet from the SEC's official and gray-check verified account on X prompted a momentary surge in Bitcoin prices, followed by a steep decline. It was initially unclear exactly how the SEC's X account was compromised. In a statement, an SEC spokesperson told Engadget that it was investigating the matter. X did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but the company wrote in a post that the compromise was not due to any breach of X's systems, but rather due to an unidentified individual obtaining control over a phone number associated with the @SECGov account through a third party. X's comments also raise a number of new questions about the takeover. As Bloomberg points out, government-run social media accounts are supposed to use multi-factor authentication as an extra layer of security. If the regulator, which is currently investigating X over its security practices, had lax security settings itself, it would be a significant embarrassment to the agency. But though X suggested its systems were not compromised, the company could still face scrutiny over whether it's doing enough to protect high-profile accounts. This year, LG Display came to CES 2024 with something to prove. It had multiple sizes of transparent OLEDs, the show's theme appears to be transparent displays, and a gaming monitor capable of 480 Hz refresh rates, double what we're used to seeing. Perhaps the most interesting things at its showroom were LG Display's most advanced OLED panels yet, featuring its Meta Technology 2.0. While it sounds like promotional fluff, and there is some of that here, the company is trying to address arguably OLED's biggest weakness. While the company revealed its Meta technology last year, version 2.0 features advanced micro-lens arrays. These are micrometer-sized lenses with a dragonfly eye design that improves the viewing angle of OLED displays up to 160 degrees. These lenses, and there are 42.4 billion of them in LG Display's 83-inch 4K prototype, combined with new algorithms, result in an OLED far brighter than its predecessors. Samsung's Ballie robot is one of the more delightful things at CES 2024. The spherical robot was a surprise from Samsung, though the company first showed off a version of it back in 2020. Ballie's now a lot bigger, growing from a tennis ball to a bowling ball, and it has a built-in projector. Unfortunately, Samsung isn't letting us get any one-on-one time with Ballie here in Las Vegas, but the company did show off a demo at its booth. It was obviously tightly scripted and controlled, but at the very least, it gave us an idea of how the company envisions Ballie being used. Ballie can display events on your calendar and place phone calls, and it can show video from things like the inside of your Samsung fridge or oven, as well as when someone is at your door. Basically, Ballie feels like a smart home hub on wheels that can also display stuff when you want it to. It's cute, and it was fun to see Ballie confidently rolling around the floor of the demo area, but we can't help but think that it's solving exactly zero real world problems either. We'll have to see how development progresses, but Samsung says it will be on sale by the end of the year. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles, along with extensive coverage of CES 2024 at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism by Engadget contributors Carissa Bell, Matt Smith, and Nathan Ingram, and was produced by Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from Engadget.